Welcome back to Live Infinitely, a space where we explore the infinite layers of energy, consciousness, and connection that make up this beautiful human experience. I'm Kathryn, intuitive energy healer, and your companion on this journey of awakening and alignment. Today, we're diving into a big question, one that gets thrown around a lot in the spiritual community. What does spiritual awakening really mean? Is it a moment, a process, a lifestyle, or maybe all of the above? Let's take a deep breath in and breathe together for a moment. Deep breath in, pause, and then exhale. When most people hear the phrase spiritual awakening, they imagine a lightning bolt moment, a sudden burst of enlightenment, seeing angels, hearing messages, or feeling an instant connection to the universe. And while those experiences can absolutely happen, and they are beautiful, the truth is often much quieter. A spiritual awakening isn't about escaping reality, it's about seeing reality clearly for the first time. It's when you start to question everything, your habits, your beliefs, your relationships, and your purpose. You begin to feel a nudge from deep within that says, there's more than this. I'm more than this. Sometimes it's a gentle nudge, and sometimes it's messy. It can be triggered by loss, heartbreak, illness, or even boredom. That quiet ache that whispers, something's missing. From an energetic perspective, a spiritual awakening is when your vibration begins to rise, when your soul is ready to expand and your energetic body starts releasing old, dense patterns that no longer serve you. You might experience intense emotional surfaces out of nowhere, change in sleep or appetite, feeling disconnected from people or things that once felt comfortable, heightened intuition or sensitivity to energy. These are all signs that your energetic system, your aura, your chakras, and your higher level of consciousness are recalibrating. Think of it like your soul updating its software. Old programs are uninstalling and new codes of light, awareness, and truth are being downloaded. Sometimes that process feels amazing, euphoric even, and sometimes it feels like everything is falling apart. But that's the beauty of awakening. It's not about perfection, it's about remembering who you really are. Every journey looks different, but many people experience similar stages. Let's walk through a few. The first stage is the calling. You begin to sense something more. You start asking deeper questions, followed by the unraveling. Old structures begin to break down. You might feel lost or isolated. Next is the discovery. You find tools, teachers, or communities that resonate with your new level of awareness, followed by the integration. You learn about how to balance your spiritual side with your human experience, grounding your insights into daily life. And finally, the expansion. You start to live from love instead of from fear. Your intuition sharpens, your energy becomes more magnetic. And then the process repeats in cycles because awakening isn't a destination, it's a spiral. Each layer reveals another piece of truth, another depth of your infinite self. And so, my own first spiritual awakening was very intense, came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I was having signs I was seeing, numbers repeated. I was having dreams. I was just having very intense emotional experiences, feeling a connection to beyond myself, to the other side. Also, really starting to research more and more down the rabbit hole. What's happening to me? Why is my energy shifting? Why am I having back aches and pains that I'd never had before? I was just having crying fits. It was quite emotional and overwhelming. And at that time, I really didn't have a lot of, people to help me in my own spiritual growth and journey. I definitely got into books, the internet, trying to research and understand what was happening to me. And I found videos about signs of spiritual awakening. And I went deeper and deeper into my own awakening, opened up my intuition so much more, and was able to really connect more with my gifts, with the other side, and also understand how to manifest more in my reality through my awakening process. So it helped me return more to my authenticity, and I was able to really find more alignment, peace, and purpose in my life. So if you're going through this spiritual awakening process or you've gone through one before, I'm sure that this might resonate with you. You've been through it. Here's a few gentle reminders if you have or if you're going through it. Ground daily, walk barefoot, journal, and breathe. Hydrate and rest. Your body is holding higher frequencies now. Care for it lovingly. Treat your body like a temple. Ask for guidance, whether it's your higher self, ancestors, angels, or spiritual guides. You're never alone. Definitely ask the questions and expect to receive answers in some form. Could be a sign, it could be a song, might be something that you read, it could be a feeling, a knowing. So listen, you might hear something. I used to think I wasn't clairaudient, but more recently I found that I do have clairaudient abilities. Maybe they've come online recently, but I used to think that's like the last one of the actual abilities that I would have, but it seems to have manifested really. Release judgment. The process isn't linear. It's sacred chaos that leads to clarity. Stay open. Let life surprise you. Awakening is a dance between surrender and expression. Follow your intuition, follow your hunches, follow your inner guide. Find things to do every day that make you happy, that help you to open up, to expand, stepping outside of your comfort zone even. I feel like that's something that really ended up helping me a lot was I had to get more where I was able to be vulnerable and express myself more, be authentic. I definitely feel like I did a lot of masking and retreating, trying to be this, ideal person. So I definitely think exposing yourself to new experiences, emotions, um, playing with your own, inner dialogue, even, or just doing things you normally don't do or wouldn't do. Play with life, have fun, dance, sing, act silly, whatever it is that you need to do that you don't do the opposite. That's what I was doing. Do the opposite of what I would normally do and see how that changes my life. So, what does spiritual awakening really mean? It means waking up, not to a fantasy world, but to the truth of who you are. It's realizing that you're both the ocean and the waves. Infinite consciousness is expressing itself through this unique human experience. It's about remembering that you're already whole, already divine, and already home. And when you live from that awareness, life begins to unfold in beautiful, synchronistic ways. You'll see magic and miracles start to manifest into your life. So, thank you everyone so much for joining me, beautiful souls. This episode was a joy to make. I enjoyed sharing my own experiences. I hope that you will comment if you have anything that you would like to share about your own spiritual path. If this spoke to your heart, take a moment to share it with someone who's on their own awakening journey. And remember, awakening doesn't mean you have it all figured out. It just means that you're learning to see with new eyes. Until next time, keep shining, keep expanding, and as always, live infinitely. Lots of love to everybody.